is Elizabeth, the Good Grief Coaching Girl, and today I have a very special guest. This guest has been with me since the beginning. November, we started working together. I want to welcome Alberto Zarate, my videographer. Welcome, Alberto.
Thanks for having me, Elizabeth.
I'm so excited that you're here, Alberto. We've been talking about having you on the show. We wanted to talk about your journey and how you have overcome so much and have been such an inspiration to me, and now I can't wait to share this story. So let's start at the beginning, Alberto. Alberto, tell us about your beginning of when you were born and amazing things that have happened since then.
I was born in 1995, and when I was born, the doctors, as they delivered me, they forced my head, which caused me to have a slight brain injury, which resulted in me being blind. Until I was 7 months, by the grace of God and a brain surgery that I had, I've been able to recover some of my sight.
Wow. That is just so amazing, Alberto. And as a testament of him being my videographer, I love it because my motto is that I walk by faith and not by sight. And Alberto, who has his sight, has been a testament to me on this. Now, Alberto, we're talking about a lot of things here, and when you originally had the diagnosis of being blind and then gradually seeing, how did that affect you as a person, as a young child? Did you have like keen senses, or what exactly happened?
As a result, my hearing senses are better than an average person.
I believe that, and I've actually witnessed it. And you're also a genius. You have so many amazing talents from this. I want to share with our viewers the story of how your dreams are coming true in the midst of the adversities that are out there. And that's what's so important to our viewers, especially right now as we are all challenged with 18 months of pandemic, and to have hope in the midst of what we're going through. So Alberto, talking about hope, how did you grow into the person being my videographer? Do you have like a story you could share with us that can kind of bring us along and how this miracle happened?
Growing up with this, like special ability that I call it, my vision and my mobility skills, it wasn't easy. I went through a lot of hardships growing up, especially in school, a lot of bullying, a lot of things I had to go through education-wise, like having to have all my books, papers, homework, everything enlarged. I did it. I graduated high school. I got my degree in IT. Thanks to God, I'm living one of my passions, doing videography and photography, as well as maybe not my other passion for cars, but my other passion for technology. IT is what I do for a living.
It's amazing. In a nutshell, Alberto, I know that we talk about grief a lot and resources here and modalities, but one of the things that I've found personally by working with you is offering you personally, as we have a working relationship, the hope and also the perseverance to continue to always believe in your dreams and pursue them, even when it's difficult. Do you feel that being with the team at the Good Grief Coaching Girl, that it has helped you and inspired you at all?
Yeah, it has definitely helped me improve my photography skills and my personal development within this field,
yes,
as well as and being more
and
aware.
And your creativity is huge too. You become very creative.
And learning also about the resources and what people go through when they experience grief from the loss of a loved one.
Which brings me to something that I know is dear and near to you. I'm gonna share this with our viewers, that you have a passion for cars. And you have this passion because when you were blind, you said that you were learning about different cars because of just by touch. Tell us a little bit about that.
When I was several months old, before I regained my sight, my mom would put me on the floor and put me little toy cars for me to kind of start playing around with.
Yes.
And I would feel them, and then from time to time she tells me this story that she would shuffle the cars, but me, by feeling the different cars out of the bunch that I had,
yes,
I don't know, it might have to do with the feeling or the way the material felt, whether it was rubber or actual metal,
yes,
of the car or the shape. For some reason, whenever I felt, I could tell at that age that that was the car that I liked. So I would always pick it no matter
Wow.
how much my mom would shuffle the cars and try to get me to pick a different car. I would always
Really?
end up picking that same one.
Oh my gosh. Well, what's really wild about this is that Alberto and I both have had a brain injury and have recovered. My brain injury is from a soccer injury when I was 14 years old, and I had developed nocturnal seizures from this injury. And then after that, 20 years later, I went to a neurologist and told the neurologist, I don't want to be on this medicine anymore. And so luckily, we got off the meds and I have been seizure-free for a very, very long time. And that's a walking miracle. And I say that, Alberto, because what we're doing here is we're sharing with our viewers to have hope, to have the dream, and to fulfill the dream by continuing every day to honor God to the best of our ability, and then to collaborate as you and I have. Would you agree?
Yes, of course.
And so with that being said, Alberto, one of the things that I love and I know is that you have the desire to drive in your future. My prayer is that as we evolve, that there's going to be a day where you're going to have that car, and that car is going to be a remote car that's going to be able to drive you, and you're going to roll up to my house and pick me up, and we're going to go for a ride, because that's the amount of faith that I have. They say that you need to have faith as small as a mustard seed, and when you have faith, that faith will grow. And so it's a vision I have. I'm sharing it with my viewers because, Alberto, you rock behind the camera and creating with me and helping me to be my best for the Good Grief Coaching Girl. But I wanted to honor the dedication that you have given us and tell our viewers a little bit about the story. Have you had any grief in regards to not being able to drive or anything like that? Did you have to personally process any of that in your lifetime?
I just do with what I have. Driving is something I would love to do, and I enjoy it very much. The times I've been able to do it on a small scale, such as driving go-karts.
Yes.
I love it very much. I just do with what I have.
Perfect. Cantu can do, and so can you, right?
Yes. Like, for example, this, I enjoy, maybe I would have a little bit better eye to detail for filming, telling Elizabeth here, like, hey, there's something in your eye, or, you know, fix your hair to be perfect for camera. Maybe I might miss some of those traits, you know, on behalf of not having, you know, 100% sight, but that doesn't stop me from being able to do the videography and photography.
That's right. Isn't this amazing? Alberto is amazing. And Alberto, you've actually been featured on a few different platforms already. Prior to meeting you, we worked another project together. And I say that to say that when I read that article about you, Alberto, I was like, wow, amazing. And so it's such a privilege to have you as part of our team and being here and doing a phenomenal job. I'm so grateful, Alberto, and I hope that you know that as we continue to grow with the Good Grief Coaching Girl, there are so many opportunities out there. Keep rocking it, Alberto, and I'm so happy that you joined us today. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for having me.
All right. Well, this is Elizabeth, and I am the Good Grief Coaching Girl. Thank you so much for joining us today. If you have a dream, if you have something that is in your heart that maybe you think is not possible, listen, we're here to tell you that anything is possible. Cantu can do, so can you. See you in the community.